Hi, this is Cindy from Midi Audio Night Tarot. This is your Aquarius end of month reading. Okay, so what I'm shuffling the cards right now. So what I'm asking is, what does Aquarius need to know for in order to stay in highest vibration and on their truest path between now and the end of the month? Okay, so I am recording this on October 22nd, but ultimately, whenever you are drawn to watch this, it should resonate. Okay, so what I'm going to do is kind of do a card spread, okay, to see what is going on with Aquarius. Okay, so I don't know if there's been some kind of upheaval or something that you need to kind of leave behind. Okay, but the moment we're going to start doing the spread. Oh, so your cards are ready. I'm just going to cut the deck. Okay. So what we have as the overall theme for the rest of the month is we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so this could be getting some message. This could be, starting to, gain some more knowledge. Let's kind of see how this goes. Okay, the past that influenced the present, we have Four of Pentacles. So you've potentially been holding on to something or holding back. Okay, the present situation is the Judgment. Okay, so this is a major arcana, a major energy. Okay, so maybe right now you are, making a decision, or you might be, being called to action for something. Or there might be an opportunity to kind of, really decide if you want something to, rebirth, to having a second chance, or whether or not to kind of let it kind of die for good. So this is that Judgment. Okay, and the challenge is the Page of Wands. Okay, so another page, we have two page energies here. So this could be about maybe dealing with a younger fire sign, maybe some immaturity, maybe some kind of communication or something like that, maybe getting some passion back. Okay, the spiritual lesson here is the Nine of Swords. So there's definitely been some stressing. Maybe you've been stressing about, whether to hold on to something or whether to let it go. Okay, and so, but what is unexpected here is the Nine of Cups. So this is, wish fulfillment. This is emotional bliss. Okay, we have two nines here, as well as the Judgment. Okay, which is the second last card in the major arcana. Okay, so there is a lot of energy about something needing to end. Something that you've probably been holding on to, for, short-term gain, whether that is, a job, or holding on to finances, or, or even a relationship. Okay, we'll kind of go where this keep going. Okay, the guidance for the rest of the month is the Hierophant. Okay, so that is about, higher levels of commitment. That is about lessons, sharing your, wisdom with others. Okay, well, we'll keep on going. Okay, and then we have the outcome being the Moon. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of major choices that you're happening here, maybe something that you need to come and bring to light. Okay, and then we have another 9 here at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Pentacles showing underneath of it. Okay, so there is something that needs to end. Okay, something that you've already known, that, like, something you've been stressing about at night. Okay, and so I'm going to kind of go through this a little bit. Okay, so again, so your theme over the next 2 weeks or so is really about, okay, so all pages have just gone through the cycle. Okay, they've just gone through the Ace to the 10. Inherent in this is that something did end. Okay, something ended in the recent, past, and it's about kind of getting that, excitement. Okay, getting that information. It's like, what do you do with this new adventure? Okay, and the past that is influencing the present right now is that we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so that it really is holding on to something, holding on again for short-term gain. So what is it that you are, like what ended, that you're still holding on to? Like, is there, was there some pain, or I mean, like if this is a job situation, okay, this can very easily be a job situation, okay, where you're stressing about, you know, there's like a lot of sleepless nights, maybe there's a lot of demands, maybe there's some like immaturity, and so you're really kind of, deciding, what do I do? Do I, let this die? Do I like, try to like bring it back to life again? Like what are you being called to do? Okay. And so again, the thing about the Four of Pentacles, what I keep saying about, for short-term gain is that, when you hold on to something that really blocks, okay, the law of attraction, it blocks abundance, from coming in. And it's kind of, it's known as the miser, it's like really like, I don't have enough. Like, I mean, like if you've been hurt before, it's like, I can't give my emotions, if this is a job or if this is money, it's like, no, I can't leave this job because this is all I have, it's just like, so you're kind of like, that's stuck energy. Okay. Like money needs to flow. Okay. Like everything needs to flow in order to kind of come back to you. And so something you've been holding on to, something you've been holding back on, okay, is like it's influencing right now. Okay, so you have a major decision, okay, that it seems like you are stressing about. Okay, and like if this being the spiritual lesson, okay, that is about silencing these thoughts, silencing these swords. Okay, like it is almost over. Okay, 9, what comes after 9 is the 10. Okay, and so you have a lot of 9s, but what is unexpected here is that you have an opportunity for wish fulfillment. Okay, you have an opportunity to feel, like again, like all your wishes are coming true, that you feel so emotionally abundant, like within yourself, personally. Okay, and so I don't know if there's, some information that comes in, like the challenge is the, Page of Wands. So maybe you do need to communicate something about what really like lights your fire, or like, this can be a little bit about, like in this deck, she looks, not very confident. So maybe there is a challenge about, having the confidence to kind of like, move forward. Okay. Now the guidance is, the Hierophant. Okay. So like, are part of this like, okay. So with the under the deck energy, we have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this can be, again, putting up walls, like he is known as the wounded warrior, he has a bandage on him, but like he is looking to the future though. Okay, because again, like a major cycle is ending for you right now, and it's about just kind of letting go and embracing, okay, the Page of Wands. All pages, okay, they're fresh energy, they step into everything as if, they've never been hurt before, as if nothing's ever gone wrong, even though they've just, learned everything from, the trials and, tribulations and stuff like that, and so there is a element of like, you should continue, continue on, but like, what are your values? Like, what holds true to you now? Like, that may not, like, I mean, sometimes the stress can be like, or like what, you're holding on, to like old values, old belief systems, like again, about like what is abundance, like what can you, give, and I'm saying give in the sense of like, because Four of Pentacles is about holding on. That's like thinking that, you don't have enough to give, like if it is about emotions, it is, there's like nothing left in the tank, but the guidance is like, learn your lessons, like assess what is true for you today, that may not have been true for you before, like if this is about a relationship, okay, it is about, you know, the guidance is to ultimately go for it. You know, it's like, what are you worrying about? And so the outcome is the moon. So it does seem like, you know, things will come to light, you know, that you might face your fears. Like, let's hope that you do. But let's find out a little bit more about, okay, what's with the challenge? Just find a little bit with this Page of Wands. What's the Page of Wands for the challenge for the next, you know, 2 weeks for the collective Aquarius? Okay, so it came in reverse. And so what this is the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I mean, okay, so with the Four of Cups, that is about, you know, stagnation, you know, being bored, not really happy with what they have. Like, this person's just throwing, you know, the cup overboard, you know, basically. Now it came in reverse. Okay, so it is a better energy in reverse. So the challenge really is that, you know, is to get out of this stagnant energy, you know, get out of the past, you know, get out, like, what is new, what is exciting, like, what is this new opportunity? Okay, you know, and so what is unexpected is the Nine of Cups. And so what can we find out? Like, why is the Nine of Cups here? Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, okay, in reverse. So we have another reversal card, with the back, with the bottom of the deck being the Three of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like, sorry, this is opposite. So I'm like, where? How can I get this on camera? Okay, is that, like, there is something that, you know, that you've been waiting on, that you've been expecting. You know, there might be somebody that's been, like, at a distance, you know, and that, like, will come in. You know, maybe you've been stressing about, you know, what to do with this person, you know, but the guidance is with the Hierophant. We have the what is the guidance? What can we tell them about the guidance? Okay. So the guidance we have is the Chariot. So I don't know if this is, like, about, you know, maybe deciding between two people. It can be, you know, if it's not about two people, it can be, like, about, again, two jobs, or again, what you want to do about it. And so, like, it does seem like the guidance is too about, you know, again, like, what is true for you now? And with the Chariot being in reverse, okay, so the Chariot is about success. It is about major triumph, you know, after challenges and stuff like that. And so those you have we have Temperance on the bottom here too. So there looks like there needs to be some type of healing needs to get in there. Like, I mean, I don't know if there's some kind of hurt. You might need to leave some type of relationship, you know, or it's about healing a relationship that ended. Okay, you're going to know how this, like, fits with you. Or again, if it's a work situation, you know, do you return, you know? Okay, and so if they find what's the moon? What is the outcome if Aquarius follows the advice? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So I do feel like, okay, Two of Cups is about partnerships, again, seeing eye to eye. It's about emotional balance. So it does really look like, you know, something needs to come to light. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so it's like, is there a relationship you need to end? Like, is there a second chance that you're getting with somebody and you're just like, do I want it? Is the best thing to, you know, to do? Like, I mean, okay, if you are watching this in October, or, you know, or even November of 2019, okay, Mercury does go, you know, retrograde in on Halloween. Okay, so I mean, it does bring a lot of people, you know, back from the past, but a lot of that is about to, like, learning, you know, from our mistakes, for closure and things like that, as well as, you know, the universe asks us, like, what did we learn? You know, are we going to just repeat the same, you know, cycles over and over again? Okay, with the Judgment being the central situation. Okay, yes, this is about rebirth. This is about being called to action, you know, but it's also about, like, Okay, if there's also, you know, the guidance to like learn your lessons, you know, like, you know, it's like, did you learn anything karmically? You know, are you just going to repeat this whole cycle again? You know, or can you like move forward? Okay, what comes after the judgment is the world. Okay, that is the end of a major life cycle. Okay, that is, you know, graduation. Okay, that is getting your last, you know, experience points. Okay, you're fighting that boss battle. Okay, the judgment is about making the decision if you're going to, you know, fight that boss battle, you know. So it does look like something needs to come to light. I do believe that you need to communicate. Okay, so there is something, okay, with this being the theme, like there's something you need to communicate. There is a truth here, okay, something that will bring balance, something will bring healing to the situation, okay, and I feel like you know what that is, okay? And it looks like there's something you need to let go, or you're wanting to let go, and you know it's the right thing to do in order for like all parties. And what is suggested here is that once you do, okay, like once you get rid of these, like, you know, these sleepless nights, the stress, you know, it does look like what is unexpectedly going to happen, okay, is wish fulfillment. You're going to feel better about it, okay? It's not going to be those stress anymore, okay? But you have to, like, you know, follow your intuition about what is right here, okay? If you want to make this work, try to make it work. You know, if you don't want to make it work, you know, if you are choosing between two people, or if you are, you know, it's like, why are you holding on to, like, what are you afraid of? Like, what are you, you know, like relationships, jobs, like, I mean, you know, I believe that they should make you excited, you know, energetic, like energized to kind of keep going, you know. And if there's something that's stressing you, it's like, you know, what can you do to, you know, remove the stress? Okay, so I'm going to get you a takeaway message. Okay, I'm going to use from this deck. Okay, so I do really feel like there's some other new opportunity that came out, and so there does seem like about, you know, whether or not you leave things behind and start new or keep going. So what is the takeaway message for Aquarius? Okay. So we have the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, okay? So the Five of Pentacles is about, you know, feeling loss, you know, okay, what comes after the Four of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles. So you have the Four of Pentacles in the, you know, the recent past that's influencing the present, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords, okay? That is healing. Okay, that is taking a break. You know, it's like, it is distancing yourself from others, you know, but it's like until you get that clarity, you know. And so it does seem like there's something that you are, especially with the Six of Cups energy here, it looks like there was something that you were stuck in the past about, you know, some hurt, and, you know, and it's time to kind of decide what you want. And but it does look like, you know, if you do some reflection, you know, and like really, again, figure out what would make you happy. What do you want? Like, how do you want things to look? Start envisioning it. You know, if you want healing, like what actions can you take? Okay, both the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, okay, they just jump at it, okay? Like, they don't really, like, since there's a lot of immaturity here too, like they haven't really learned a lot yet, like they're still learning. So they might be a little bit quick and hasty. So I wouldn't suggest necessarily like to be hasty about this decision. You know, judgment is, you know, it's a major arcana. Okay, so this is going to be a major decision about whether you rebirth something or bring something back to life, you know, or whether you let it go and start anew. And so I do believe that there was some kind of other opportunity that was presented to you. You know, like even if it's not like, again, between two jobs or two people, it's kind of like the choice between yes and the choice between no. Okay. Great. So I mean, ultimately I do believe that so yeah, you do have a tough decision. Sorry. It is potentially going to impact, you know, how you know, the rest of your life goes. Like, again, not forever, but I mean, like, it is going to be significant in these choices, especially since we have a lot of major arcanas that are coming ahead of you. Again, the moon as the outcome, okay, the Hierophant as, you know, the guidance, okay, you know, and so there are some good things ahead. So, I mean, you know, keep working, and great. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you come back, you know, next time, and great. Have a good time.